thank you to Mark Allen. Well, I'm delighted to say we're joined by, dare I say, the happiest man in all of Ali Pali, the fifth man to ever hit a 147 in the Masters, Shaun Murphy. You've got a present for your mum, Jean.
I know, bless her, yeah. She'll be dead happy about that. She had a cataract operation the other day, so she'll have had one eye on the snooker this afternoon. But, no, I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe it. I'm obviously delighted with them at 147. That's a career highlight for me. But the win is more important. To win a match like that, especially from 2-0 down, against a class of opponent like Mark Allen, that's a big win for me.
I mean, I guess the 147 adds to the veracity of it by virtue of what you did in the match itself. It wasn't in a smaller tournament or a round one. Can we just take a look at a few shots? Because from that long red owl,
I'd be delighted. Yeah, I mean, looks a dead easy swerve. I kind of knew I had to play it. The pace might get on the black. The black was a good shot to free that red. But then I'm thinking, geez, this is a good chance for a 147 here. And especially having messed it up the other day. This was a nice little shot just to move the other red. But they were in such good positions, weren't they, guys? It couldn't really... say it couldn't go wrong, but do you know what I mean? There was no safe reds. It's almost one of those ones. If you don't do it, you feel like it's a wasted chance.
Of course, the thing for great players like Shaun Radzi is that because they're in such good positions, it's almost double or triple pressure because you really should make it.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot.
That was a good shot. I really hit that one well. It's the types of shots that you don't want to play them, but you've got to play them. This was a good shot, better than it looked to get close to the yellow. We've seen plenty of those shots messed up. But
and you weren't behind the blue?
And I didn't. Yeah, I was as far away from the blue as I could get. And I couldn't believe it. And the support in there, the reception in the arena was just astounding. I mean, I've never heard a roar like that. I've never heard a noise like that in a snooker arena before. It was proper. It was proper, that. It was exciting.
You're a proper student of the game. In interviews, I hear you often talking about where that puts certain players historically. To add your name to that 5 list, it's a very small list that have done it here. So that must be extra special for you in particular.
Yeah, I'm delighted to join an amazing list of players that have done it. I've been wanting to make a 147 in one of the, the Triple Crown events since since I turned pro. It was a dream of mine. I've never really come close till the other day, and I finished it behind the blue, so I'm delighted. I'm in shock about it, to be honest. I can't believe it.
A real technical question. I noticed you consciously breathing at certain points. Was that an actual thing that you're doing, or was that just adrenaline?
No. It's one of the things that, I'm working on, trying to calm myself down. I've been guilty over the years of getting a bit giddy and a bit carried away, and my old manager used to say, you get into that zone and you play a Walt Disney shot. And he used to say, well, what was that? And it's just a case of being composed out there. It's not something I've always been that great at, but I'm getting better at it.
And now, what we also said is it was amazing how his ability to reset the 147. You have to park that temporarily and get the job done.
Yeah, and for me, the most impressive part of the victory after the maximum, if we like, the frames that we had after that, was having to hang tough. Mark will make it deliberately tough for you because that's his job, incidentally, and Shaun knows that. And at times you can think, oh, I'll throw my arm at a couple or whatever. He held firm in every department, and that's the impressive thing.
There's no good making the 147 and losing the match. That's no good to anybody. Nobody wants that. So, you're almost... It's not that you don't want to do it. Of course you want to do it, but you'd rather it either be the last frame or, some probably a bit nearer the start, because you've got to... calm down and then go and play snooker again. And of course, your opponent wants nothing more than to spoil the party, does it? You just try and.
When you won your first match, you come in here and you said, okay, it's fantastic making a 147, fantastic getting into the final. But when you come in here the first day, because you're playing so well, you said anything but lifting the trophy won't do. So, knowing Shaun a little bit, he would just go away from this now. He'd be, obviously he's buzzing. But you just go and have dinner with the people with him and then reset and go again tomorrow, because it means nothing to you unless you win it. It means
nothing.
Nothing.
No, nothing. I don't mean that in a blasé type of way. No. I'm very, very fortunate and proud to, I've won it before. So, because of that, winning it again is the only thing that I'm interested in. So, it'll mean nothing if I don't win tomorrow. And it'll be a case for me to go home, regroup, and come back. I think being able to travel to and from home has been massive this week. I don't get that ever on tour. It's been nice. It's 25 miles down the road. which obviously in London can be 45 minutes or 2 hours. But it's great to just, you know, be at home, have your own things around you. That's made a massive difference, and, you know, I'll go again. But, I must pay tribute to Mark, because, you know, it takes two to tango out there. I thought it was a really good match. He gives you nothing, and, you know, as a former champion here, knows what it's all about. I thought it was a really good game.
It really was. And just finally, how cool is it? So you're going to do a bit of media now, you're going to go home, you're going to go to bed thinking, tomorrow I'm in the Masters final, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's better than you think it is. Yeah, I'm just devastated there's no Traitors on tonight. That's what I'm absolutely gutted about. I'm a complete Traitors fanatic, and it's not on tonight, so, you know. Well.
That makes... let's just say there's stuff about Traitors going on in the crew. We might be having our own game here. That's actually a true story.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O'Sullivan, and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.